Alright, good evening. We are back once again with a bit of a surprise to me run because work ran way shorter than anticipated, which means we get to do a run. We don't really get to do any practice leading into this, just gonna ugh. We're gonna full send here in a second, because we don't have a whole lot of time. But we're gonna get going, we're gonna get through, and we're gonna see what happens. We're gonna still keep on that grind of trying not to mash any combos. But, hey! How you doing, Just Erwin? Thank you very much for the good luck and the 1 bit. Hope you're having a good day. Other than the weather being absurdly warm, at least for where I live, and having to have worked outside in it all day, I'm doing alright. Okay, extra XP. I always like that. Holy shit. Yeah, that's definitely warmer than here, but like, yikes. No backwards jump. Alright. Thank you for sharing. Yeah, running orders outside for half the day in 102 is not ideal, for sure. It was like, wish I had 90 in the shade here, so probably like feels like more and run more around 95, I would guess. But yeah, it is brutal. I will stick with Irwin more than likely, just because it's easier on the read. Right. Oh my god. Parries, bruh. Okay. Oh, we don't have a whole lot of time, but like, oh god. I mean, yeah, tomorrow's supposed to be another hot day, and I'm gonna be outside again, but it is what it is. Gotta make the money. Don't use me as a basis, dude. Like, mine are not good yet. Use Eric, sure. Use Ninten, sure. Like, you can definitely use me as a point of reference for like how to practice. But but using them as a visual basis for what they should look like, that's not where we're at. And that's okay. I appreciate the vote of confidence. But that was like an okay example right there of 1-2s. There's some good videos out there. I'd really recommend Violin's like guide video. It's mostly up to date. There's a couple of things in the speedrunning Discord that aren't quite there. Alright, well, that's apparently what... Yeah. That's apparently what we're getting for this one. Oh my... Swear. Wait. That was 100% me. But like, Jesus Christ. That's the first time I've ever done that. This platform is fucking cursed for me now. It's so bad. Like, honestly, more than like any of the bosses, any of the other fights, comboing on this one fucking platform is gonna be the death of me. This stationary ass box and this stationary ass barrel. Like, we got this, we got this. God damn, I'm trying to rush things. I need to chill out. Okay. Yeah. Third time. Third time. Alright. Better. Relatively crisp. What? Okay, that was awkward as fuck. I guess I was too early on my first swing on that platform, because I don't think I connected with the back shadow early enough. Wasn't far enough forward to actually carry through the swing. That's okay. Yay, backwards move. My god. Alright, we're just doing a ground combo at this point. Fuck this barrel and fuck this box. Yeah, I've seen what he does and, like, I don't know that, like, I like it as far as a consistency thing goes. Like, there definitely is particular, like, placement you can do to make sure you always get to combo. I'm just not really focusing in on that as a detail right now. It's such a minor, like, volume of time difference to get free combo, and I get close enough that I'm not too bad. Bruh. Grass out of the ground, please. Hello? Oh. Reset to that. Okay, I've used less than 10 minutes. Doing one. But that's all I get. This could be way worse, and I'm gonna stick. I'm half tempted to just do... Thank you very much for the good luck. Enjoy your food. Good luck with the adulting shit. And good luck with any other practice you get up to. Yeah. Thank you very much for stopping by. Thank you for the bit. And yeah, I'll catch you later. I hope you have a good rest of your night. Oh, that was very slow. don't buy for a second that I wasn't far enough for... the corner move. But, what it is. We'll accept that. Hit the wrong button afterwards, but we got that air combo on the second try. Well, not great, but we take it. Left contact, or right contact. Freaking out. Oh my god. Add time contact. My god. Bruh. That was all over the fucking place. My contact is finally starting to calm down. Okay, well, we're way behind, is what it is. Alright. Okay. I think I did an extra confirm or two. Almost ended up using an AP up there. We good. Alright. Losing so much time. At least that wasn't my bad combos per se. Like, they definitely could have been a little bit shallower on the roll. But we didn't really drop any hits, which is good. Means we're going at a decent tempo so far. Okay. 14 seconds to make up, but neither here nor there. Right. R. Day 1. Onward to day 2. Still a little too early. I always try and skip at the end instead of the start. It's a little awkward there because I had hands on. Ooh. Okay. Now we can keep our combos in good, succinct timing for coconuts and have decent there, we'll be able to save some time. Maybe it's camera angle. Like, I feel like I have more problems with camera angle if I leave camera angle. For that fucking moment. We'll keep experimenting with that. Brown coconut don't help us there. Okay. And a long pan across, showing us the route of the ring. Off we go. Yuriko, guess what? Boing. Salute. Then you're gonna be butthurt about it. And I'm gonna be grumpy because you're butthurt about it. Oh my god. That's the second time recently that I've had camera shenanigans. As I keep inputting as I'm getting on the ladder. Carries over to being at the top. Means I lost a little bit of time. Poker fade. Instant fade, wow. Not ideal, not ideal. Grumpy Sora. Still won the race and you got a prize. Come on, dude. And you get to name the ship. What more could you want? Feel very fast on those inputs. Or not fast. Slow on the inputs, which meant slow. Words, God. Was I going too fast? I don't know. I don't. Hey, Saria. Thank you very much for the good luck. And thus far, RNG's treating us okay. We're still, bad at combos, but... I'll probably go with Rose. Because that is easily identifiable in your name. Hope runs have been going well for you. And welcome in. Thank you for the clarity, though. I appreciate it. A little slow on that. Like, I got the pause at a good time, but then I was slow to respond with my other inputs. I'll read the rest of that momentarily. Fair enough. No, you're good. That wasn't particularly long, it's just that I had to focus on some shit, so. Yeah, I get long form messages all the time. It's just, yeah, as the speedrun goes, you need to like focus in on certain parts, and other parts you can spend more time looking at chat. So no, you're totally fine. Like most of this, I can sit and more or less just watch chat and kind of interact fairly freely. When we're into boss fights and such, that becomes a little harder, just because got to make sure that I'm actually comboing and inputting correctly. Like my big push right now is making sure that I'm not mashing my combos as much as possible, while trying to make sure that the timing that I am doing for them is precise and quick. So it is a little bit more energy consuming. Alright, that was pretty good. Definitely could be a little bit faster on those combos. They were definitely high, but not too problematic, and all of them were timed, so. It is a big struggle, but definitely worth the effort, and especially if you're newer, there's less to unlearn. That was a very delayed on that. Never be hearing Harry's voice. My god. Bad inputs there, that's okay. Good. Like that's the most important step. Not how you're supposed to do that, but hey. Low on inputs. That's okay. So yeah, when you get into that room, you're supposed to lock on, jump, hit, toggle lock, second hit, third hit, and it's not super bad. Oh my god. Thank you, Donald and Goofy. You guys did a lot of work there. I just loved it there, which is not exactly normal to me. This is a very slow fight because I'm very much being slow on my combos. That's okay. Nope. Awkward. Ugh. God. Yeah, I didn't get to do any warm-up or practice today, so I'm not terribly surprised that they're not faring well. Yeah, I'm generally pretty good about the lock-on switch, but again, I'm going in pretty cold, and just not on my inputting. I'm not trying to undersell that. Like, it definitely is a difficult thing, but like, it's one of those that's like hard, but once you get used to doing it, it flows pretty naturally most of the time. I'd say I get it probably 19 out of 20 times or so. I mean, to be clear, I'm not new. Like, yeah, it's not something I generally struggle with. I've been around for a very, very long time with this game. And we did not want to go into that Gummy Man mission quite yet. fucking awkward, but yeah, okay. Yeah, and today was I'm not like fully in, like locked in on the game yet at this point, and normally I would do like at least 15 minutes of going and warming up on a boss, like warming up on Riku 2 or Dragon Ball. Recently I've been doing like an hour of combo practice and then Riku 2 and then Dragon Ball. But I don't have time for that today. Like, this was a holy shit, work took way less time than normal kind of day, so it's just like, okay, I could spend that time on practice or I could do a run. And I'm kind of of the mind with where I'm at right now that if I get to do one or the other, I'm gonna go for a run because that's gonna get me more direct hands-on with all of the things that I'm like trying to implement. I can be mindful even without that warm-up, and it'll get me a little bit more used to doing things cold as well. In terms of what is it with my failed inputs? There we go. Well, we lost a lot of time here, so we might still save. But we're definitely not saving anywhere near that. I'd love, if nothing else, to get like 1.5 seconds of a segment time off of some subset of this run. Like, I'm not having particularly high expectations for anything, but that would be a nice step. I'd love to get that, like, next time barrier down. That was camera opening? A little bit awkward. Having a weird time with lock-ons. Overrolled. Alright, let's see if we can figure out which box we get today. Thinking 2, but it might have been for... Hey, we got it. Alright. Slow fade out, but good crank tower kill. Yeah, we could have saved a bunch more if we hadn't flubbed a bunch of stuff with going into gummy menu early, and some of the menu stuff, and some cutscenes. That could have been a bunch faster, but honestly, we take that. It was a good quality fight. Got the soldier. Good chunk of save. Right, moving right along. Alright, and not randomly spawning in enemies in here. Alright, move pretty clean. He's good. Alright. Not amazing, but we take it. Still a hell of a lot better than the last. There was a little bit of a couple moments of kind of mashiness in there. Bad, but overall pretty decent. Dropped a couple of hits. Like I said, not great. Still needs work, but better. A little bit better each time is what we strive. Hey Zendo, welcome in. Thank you for the good luck. Hope you are having a splendiferous afternoon, evening, or morning, depending on what time zone. Or night, I guess. I should include that as well. That is an option. And welcome to Go. We definitely have some time in this world to save. It all boils down to mechanics. Early. How is that faster? It's so bad. Still chased. There you go. Good. I am needing to do a bunch of stuff real quick. I'm doing alright. I had to work a bunch in the sun, which was toasty today. But otherwise, I got off work early. Got to come home with my fiance. And surprisingly got enough time back into my day to be able to do this. So overall, not bad. Like, I would have liked the extra money on the paycheck, but wasn't paid hourly. But not the worst trade-off. You can skip that cutscene as soon as Tarzan's arm shows up through the open tent flaps. You can also run during the black screen after doing party selection. You also want to stop mashing X partway through that one. Otherwise, you'll do exactly what I did in Keyblade Clank, slowing yourselves down. Thank you for asking, though. Warp out and warp back in. Left foot in, left foot. I wonder if kids in school nowadays still like learn the hokey pokey. Might just be dating myself really hard, but I'm curious. And if they don't, like, what are the new things that... That's some weird camera shit. But... Alright, so far so good on our movement. You're on JP, it's during the sun. Alright, a little bit awkward, but not too bad. Still pretty quick. Back out we go, back in we go. Had a lovely conversation last time about bubbles. They're like physics. Not physics, but like chemistry, I guess. Alright, that wasn't too bad. We're a little low on MP. Oop, that's not little. Relative to where we'd like to be, but that's not too much of a problem. That was almost awkward. Not high enough. Thank you, Donald. I'm over here whiffing hits like crazy. The duck actually had them back. Oh god. Okay, that was weird as shit, because I screwed up where I was going down and my angle was doing, but... Alright. Not amazing. Definitely could have used more magic in that room. My camera control and like movement were super sketch on those last two. But take it. Right. Now for Sabor 2. Okay, come on. Bleh. Terrible fight. Fucking spending a million years just jumping after Sabor. Can't parry. Come on, game. Please be happy. Point out 8, we'll take that. Alright, we didn't drop any hits this time. It's the first time of not dropping any hits to the fucking fruit fight and changing to not mashing. So, yay for that minor accomplishment. Alright, let's see if we can get D still. That's an important one. That was good. Alright. That was near our best segment. So, heck yeah. And you can skip in the whiteout as soon as the timer resumes on the auto splitter for people running on speed. There is a point in the middle of load where the timer pauses, and after that point, that was awkward, but that's okay. After that point, the timer resumes, and when the timer has resumed, and in fact, skip the cutscene. Next one after it, as soon as the load symbol on the bottom right goes away, or the timer resumes again, you can skip the one blackout cutscene after. There's a number of cutscenes in the game that are kind of placed like that. And since moving to PC as a community, having the loadless auto splitter allows us to have a little bit more insight as far as having more precision in certain. Alright, we're doing alright. We're within 6 seconds of our actual PB. We're way behind our D-Rust. And obviously way behind our actual Sunk Fest. But like, within 6 seconds of the 203 is really good, honestly. We haven't done a whole lot of the particularly troublesome comboing fights yet, but it's something. It's one of the better early games we've had so far, even considering the 14 seconds lost to Darkside 1. 18 seconds there, actually. He's 33 seconds behind our PB at the end of Traverse Town 1. And then we recover almost 28 of that in 2 worlds. Not bad. And we're ahead of average. Yay! We're above average, y'all. Alright, we got some time to save here. Most of that boils down to movement precision and precision of enemies. Today's focus is on being like calm, precise, not rushing things. We don't want to rush our skips, we don't want to rush our combos, and we don't want to rush our mid. That is something that we've been doing far too much recently. It's losing us time. We need to just embrace the zen of shit might be bad, but it could also be good. We only have control over what we're doing. And the more analytical we can be about that, the more refined we can become about that. the better things will be. At least theoretically. Theory and execution are two very different things. But we have elapsed approximately 1/4 of the run. We are closing out what is sometimes known as early game. Some people toss in Agrabah to early game as well as occasionally Monster. It really depends on who you talk to. I personally favor the game division that is early game is through Traverse Town 2, and mid game is through Traverse Town 3. Alright, did we stop and get that ether? I don't think so. I generally don't make use of extra ethers. I could have theoretically just like used it to try and yeet during Hall of Bastion 1 or Goofy Tornadoes, but remembering it, saving it through all of that, makes things a little bit awkward, so we're just leaving things as, and not losing time to running around going and grabbing the thing now. Alright, very good so far. Okay, I could have done one more. And fire. I always take a little bit of extra time on those jumps because if you fall off, it kills so much more time. And you never, like, the rocks are completely RNG. You never know what they're gonna do. So, not just safe. Sorry. Alright, we get our introductions to Merlin and the Fairy Godmother. Who uses some kind of teleportation or physical exchange magic to go the heck up here. And back over to Sid. Alright. Alright. smooth. Back out we go. And back to... Are you a Heartless? Who looks at this bearded-ass old man in a blue bathrobe and a blue pointy hat, 2 slippers, and says, "You are Heartless," after the things he's run into so far? Like, what? Where in the game logic does that make sense? Okay, menu is okay. And moving right along. There's a time where, like, I didn't know to unlock that and would occasionally miss doing so in runs. And it's the simplest thing, and it saves you so much time, or loses you, respectively, if you do or fuck it up. Minor interlude to, like, watch Riku be fucking gaslit about his friends. Excuse me. Or please jump over the edge. That's not what I meant to press. Alright, that was pretty fucking clean. Alright, as was that. Going smooth so far. Let's see about this Agba, shall we? Alright. We are really close to our cue. Still very behind our 204. That's okay. There's high degrees of variance in all of those runs. A little early there. Okay. Just gonna be in the sand pit. Tiny bit of save, definitely scuffed as far as fight goes. Not good at all. Got too hung up on that one bandit. Okay though. Go. Fuck. Awkward. Alright, a little bit of awkward movement in there. We're very clearly losing time here since that was a best segment and not, oh my god, not doing great on movement here, and fight itself I'm going up again. Pretty damn. So, definitely burning time. Okay. Alright, we're not making it to the other room. Burned a lot of time there. Yeesh. Missed so many hits. Not get a whole lot of help out of either of them. That's okay though. Got a little nashy on that last one. That's okay. Still saved a little bit of time. Bad camera angle. Alright. If we can get one cycle, we still save some time. Alright. Right. movement. Holy shit. What is this movement? Ugh. Alright. Stuck on the ground because the timing is bad. Alright. Still, I think, can save a little bit of time. Not ideal amount of time because, again, bad input. Okay, well. Aw, damn it. Bad, bad, bad comboing. Still not dead yet. That was almost a miss. Okay. Still slightly early on that. He's doing the blizzard thing. Yikes. Oh, that was a really, really bad Jafar. Definitely not one cycle. Alright, slow down the combos. This is why we're here. Why we're practicing. Trying not to mash. Okay. That was some of the weirdest Iago patterning I have literally ever seen, and it all boils down to how much damage I had done, and like, just what? We saved time though because, again, we got him to like kind of stay central. As opposed to the last run where he just kind of got to run away. We have a big chunk of time available to us here. That's something at least. Definitely got separated from our PD timings by a pretty significant margin there. Damn you. $42 and $50 respectively. Alright. Now, if we can have some decent movement and keep a stun lock on Parasite Cage 1, we can save some time. We'll lose more time. That is how time speedrunning works. I know, it's a bit of a shocker. Amazing that going slow means losing time. Wild concept. Alright, almost to the whale. And whale spawn time. Okay, a little bit of braking there, definitely not helpful, but yeah, I'm just walking around, finding out a little bit at a time. Oh, at least one other person is trying to do a run right now. That was slower than it needed to be. Alright, good swims. And use me, sir. I swear, it was about to have me not grab the ledge again. Oh god. Okay. That should be time save. Could have been a little bit crisper, but like, we take that. That is drastically better than things I have been doing. Search Ghost, get out of my way. Alright. Now, let's see about comboing, shall we? Alright, dropped it there at the end. New best segment. We are under... Hey, we got what we were talking about. Under the 40-second mark on that. Yay. Definitely still time to save in there. Might be randomly swinging in the air. But pretty solid. Right, decent. Oh god. That menu. Mild heart attacks as I flop around with movement. Okay. Go. And fast. That was mildly terrifying. That was a very bad fight. I was too quick on a number of inputs and dropped my combos. Oh, slow it down. Slow it down. Didn't mash. Didn't mash. All right. Me updated. And we warp. Alright. Pretty crisp on that. Didn't head back in. Got a text message that I had to deal with there. Luckily I had a good window for it. Okay. Alright, pretty good on that. Yep, and off to Halloween. Alright, so PC2 was bad, PC1 was very good. Gained 0.2 seconds overall in Monstro relative to our 2-4. Right. Up to there. There we go. And stuff so far. I will read whatever message that was. Nope. Here. That was a little bit. Hey. Hey, good shit, and congratulations. And yeah, it has definitely been a hot minute. I've been back at it for a bit. Congrats. Good shit. I'm super happy for you. And yeah, it has been a hot minute. Hope you're doing well. Glad to hear you got that trophy. And nice to see you. Hope your summer's been doing all right. Yeah, we got off work earlier than anticipated today, so we got to have the luxury of trying to squeeze in a run today. Didn't think we were going to get time until Friday. Alright. A little awkward. Not too bad though. Evan. Fuck! 2, 5. Swear to God, I was about to interact with that one. Tragic time lost to failing tombstones of all things. Okay, up and over we go. Yeah, losing a chunk of time. We didn't get Heartless, and we fucked up too. Yeesh. Yep, that's honestly not terribly surprising. Alright, let's see if we can save some more on the kids section. Ooh. That's Black Fungus. Honestly, that was an impressive jump right there. I don't know why I menued that way or so slowly, but it is what it is. Alright, well, we're definitely losing a little bit more time here, unless this is a really, really godly kids fight, which I don't even know if that would save us time at this stage with Black Fungus, and that slow bit of movement. So, we'll see. Well, skip there, that's okay. Mildly terrifying. We're basically safe now. Mash that jump a little bit too early. Extra dodge roll. Honestly, that's a lot better than I expected it to be. The fight itself was very, very good, so that helps a lot. Yeah, the blizzards were pretty clean today, so we like to see it. I don't know what that camera was about, but here we are. Could have dodge rolled again, dropped an input. I guess we're gonna mash too fast though. It's a lot of fun. It's definitely way more tolerable than trying to do that fight the like not spammy combo way. Get your ass down. Alright, please. Donald robbing me of a hit. That might not be end of the world. Alright, definitely jumping higher than I need to. Saving a little bit of time there is silly because we didn't get dice reflect, but hey, we take it. It was heartless, so faster than it could have been. I mean, fair. We will go back to English at a later date when we get our goal PB in JP in this category. Because we're gonna do like a no cutscene skip, full playthrough before moving on to next gaming category. Not ideal on that one. That one's better. That one's pretty good. Goofy gets away. That one's a little awkwardly timed. Go. Alright, not too bad. Definitely some loss in Halloween Town overall, but we'll take it considering some of the shenanigans. Deep freeze will return is what I'm trying to say. That was a good, very good cutscene skip there. Right, and off to Neverland. Ba-da-dum. Alright, how do we fare? A minute and 6 behind our 103 and 10 behind our 104. We should make up some of that right now, essentially. So it should actually be about 50 seconds behind the 103. Coming into this world, but we're not really caring about comparing against that. If we improve on the 207, sorry, yeah, 203, 204. Yeah, if we improve on the 207, that's a win for the day. And all of this, we already got a blue segment for the day. Definitely makes us happy, and all of it is just practice for combo. Those are still in need of so much attention. We're going to try our best to have decent patterning and comboing speed and combo height for this next fight. Low fade, I guess, maybe. Into the hole we go. Take the cutscene. Okay. Up here, relatively smooth. Now it is anti-Sora time. Okay, come on. Good boy. God damn it. Come on. Shouldn't have jumped there. Come on. Wings. Flipped. Still saved 12 seconds. Great. But it is what it is. Okay. Definitely sluggish on that menu. Up right for there. Alright. Now let's see if we can save some time on hook, shall we? Wow. Come on. Alright. Lost time there. Save time there. We're keeping things pretty even across the time loss relative to PB versus the 204. Pretty good, didn't dash away at all, so that's nice at least. Alright, got a little bit weird there at the end, but we take that. It's time save. That's not a bad hook fight. Honestly, on the cleaner side of hook fights I've had. Like, it definitely still needs work, but take that. Good clock hits. Clock hit. And heavy breathing, part 1. And back to Neverland. Floaty. Claim our loot. GTFO. Okay. Not as fast as possible, but clean. Alright, time to go get Dumbo and beat up opposite of. Alright. 43 seconds of PB. That's not bad. Dodge roll second time there. Okay. Alright, remembering to glide through the pillars this time. Cool. Not quite as effective as the last time, but still cleared 7 out of 8. He loves it. Okie dokie. And try and make sure we get the quick knockdown by having good combos on the hand. Alright. Not as fast as it could be, but... That is an incredibly good opposite armor, and a best segment on top. Fuck yeah, buddy. Fuck yeah. And for good buddy. My focus on the individual parts was really, really good. My use of R's, I got my toggle locks to good positions. I got like most of what I wanted out of that. No break apart, which is huge. Fuck yes. We love to see. Almost a full 3 more seconds off my best thing. Trying to murder Sid. Celebration. I guess. I don't know. Don't ask me. I need to calm the fuck. Alright. Warping. Off to Hollow Bastion. Holy hell, I'm within 5 seconds of PB pace right now. Granted, my PB's pace for a bunch of shit through the end of the game is actually pretty dang good. It does have a death at the end of it. This is a little nuts. We need a lot of shit to go right, but technically PB is possible off of this run? Yikes. That's a commentary on how not good my PB is. Because my combos are still not great. I'm still dropping lots of hits. And unfortunately, I will say it's not super likely because the rest of the run, like hit timing, there's a number of fights coming up in this world, especially, where hit timing and consistency and throughput of damage are super fucking important. Namely, Dragon Maleficent, but also Riku 2, to some extent Riku 1, base Maleficent, not as big of a deal because we actually make good use of bars for that fight, and we're not really worried about stop strats or anything. But anyway, here we are. Alright, so if we do everything well from here, we should be able to save some time. This split, but there's still a lot of shit to do. I should have just released that sooner and gotten the flip up, but I also should have just waited a second, gotten out the flip. Alright, that. Still haven't taken the time to figure out where the despawn of beast interaction is supposed to take place exactly. The irony is I had that chat the first time, got it, didn't know what the fuck to do with it and fucked up the timing. But definitely still need to look into that for some optimized time save here. That side of this one because way next. Right. Last dodge roll might have been overkill. Okay. Oh, well. 2 steps to the left. Button. Alright. Bonk the bubble again. Back out we go. Only have to do buttons. Yeah. Right. One more bubble. Okay, definitely didn't get it that time. Okay. Oh, it's beating up Riku time. We get the Keyblade back. We're pure of heart. He has succumbed to dark. Yada yada yada. My god. Not great. Had very poor use of the R as Goofy is taking him for a ride. Yeah, very poor use of R's damage in general. My comboing afterwards was kind of trash. Spent way too much time just chasing him down, but did a tiny bit against ourselves here. So not too much in the way of complaints. Oh, that book! That book is killing me. Note to self, do actually dodge roll. That was bad. A couple extra hits there. Did Donald just push me off? Jerk. In this case, it was actually kind of helpful, but still a jerk. Come on, just that. Duck there. That moment, I short hop the magic. Too well. Or push? What is this nonsense? Come on. Nonsensu. Okay, good eject. Good movement for the actual collection. Alright. Wow, I actually had a very tight and close Maleficent. So, the shenanigans in here might actually cost me saving time. Or my ability. Not necessarily saving time, but ability. My god, that's maybe gonna cost me my pawn. Did not, okay. Fucking awkward. I don't really ever run into the stem of the platform. Alright. Lots of little bits of shenanigans. Okay. Ufert, stay there. off the on. 3, 2, 1. Okay. Alright. Also, I would be remiss if I did not thank you two for doing your freaking job on that total. Appreciation where appreciation is due. Okay. Low time. A little bit weird on the movement there, that's okay. Alright, saved a tiny bit of time. That probably would have been a best segment if it weren't for the shenanigans with the spawning and, like, emblem piece tomfoolery. So, we'll take it. Alright. Comboing was pretty good. See how we do in here. Gonna be the real tester here. What? There we go. Alright. Saved some time. Definitely very, very slow still. Got breakouts. Didn't die. That's the important part. Faster than it was before. We're now down. Wow, we were up 21 seconds. Ooh. We will take it. Still plenty of room for improvement. Itemless. Sometime in the near future, that would be fantastic. But we used the ether, we had the ether, we made it work. Alright, now the next bit of a hurdle. Let's see if we can get the endless. Oh, I dropped it. Alright. Definitely still needs a lot of work, but we'll take it. We only got DM'd once. Okay. Lost some time. Come on. Look. Low S. Cutscene skips. Alright. One can still kind of go any which way at the time. Got 17 seconds we have here. Alright, let's try and keep this neat and tidy as possible. A bunch of movement. Anyway. Gummies. Fair bit of combat. Wait for it to load. Try to skip slightly earlier than was possible. Oh well, we got bonked by the doll. Twice, in fact. Alright, have a little chit chat with Sid, get informed of another secret Navigummy, which we could have used to go to the end of the game all along. That's Sniper Wild. Great. Alright. So far, so good. And off we pop the... menu real quick. Again. Accessory shop. Back outside. It installs our gummy, and we get the heck out of here. Now, officially done Traverston. You know, just based on like the coloration of the little pieces and stuff, it does really feel like they meant for the yellow orbs to be able to increase your charge speed of your boost. But I don't think in practice that actually happens. Alright. Color shift. Go. Oof. Back to Hullabash. This menu quickly. And in. That. Alright, that was pretty quick. Alright, something got done. Put it solidly there. Nope. Button press in. Possible. Where that camera angle coming up that elevator is random every time. It obviously isn't, but like, what it feels. Never had a good read. Alright, second fellow. Got it for us there. Don't want that potion. Alright. Go, up we go. Back outside we go. Navigating this castle was probably one of the biggest time consumptions for kids just playing this game from the jump and not knowing where the hell to go. Item over here. Okay. That was terrifying. Thank you. But thank you all the same. Alright, up to there. Okay, got a little bit mashy there at the very end. Not too worried about that though. Alright, we lost 8.9 to our PB. That one. PB is still the thing that holds the best segment for this. Fight was I do need to like do a deep dive and figure out where I'm losing authority time for that split. Some of it might be menuing. I genuinely. Alright, unskippable cutscene though. We had approximately 22 to 25 more minutes of runs left to us. Probably closer to 30 total when accounting for loads. Yeah, honestly, run's still kind of all over the place. PB's still technically possible. Definitely tighter than I would like, but we take it. Honestly, like it's in a pretty good position. We still have a lot of things to get through. And we're gonna do our best to kind of keep pace and keep time. Gotten some best segments, so even if we don't get a PB, that's not a big deal. A lot of shit can happen between here and the end of the game. We hopefully should be able to get sub 207, maybe sub 206, and if we're lucky, we can save even more time. But, or not necessarily lucky. If we play, luck doesn't have a whole lot to do with anything at this point because there's not really much in the way of RNG. Aside from attack patterns and spawn. Okay on the menu. It was crisp but slow. Alright, we wait through the load zone. Boost. Alright. definitely waited on that boost for one that could have. Okay. Actually, that timed out pretty much perfectly. Cool. Never mind. Once again, I'm going to try to do backward. There we go. We got the 3 spawn, which honestly I find kind of nicer. As long as I can combo relatively well on Angel Stars, we should be pretty comfy position here. But we'll see. Alright. Not the worst, still not great. Getting the 4th one in there is a little bit awkward. Definitely sucked away some of the time that I saved with the Invisibles, but what it is, we're moving along. Dropping a dodge roll. Okay, still not bad. Heck yeah. Saved some time there. Love to see it. And had a relatively quick loadout as well, which is Alright, off we go. We have a decent chunk of time available to us here. Boils down to a lot of things. First off, how quickly we get done with this. Alright, 2 tick. Full leap. Pretty solid. Little delay there on the menu. Okay. Yep. Camera there for us. Good. Okay. Pretty clean on the Atlantic portal. I'd like to see it. There. Okay, a little mashy on the ground. That's not what we're looking for, but lit. Timing went out the window. There. Okay. There we go. No DMs though, so fill in a timing window. Oh, fuck you. Honestly, that could have gone a lot better, could have gone a lot worse. The early portion of the fight was very, very slow, but some of the move timing made it a little bit better overall. That's not where we want. Alright, cool. Decent kill on that. Oh, okay. Oh, this is a really terrible spot to be. I don't know if I actually make it through this. Also, my hits and mashing and everything were fucking tragic in there. Hi Eric. Yeah, this is Yep. Yep, this is terrifying. This is fucking terrifying. I did see the streak, thanks for the good luck. Holy shit, holy shit. Yeah. As am I. This thing is all over the fucking place. I've gotten 2 best segments, and, like, shit shenanigans. Shenanigans. Losing time there because the Invisibles DM'd a bunch, and this is, sad because of that, but they love you. Yeah, I have no idea. Oh, get your mana. MP. My fiance is sneaky as fuck. I didn't even notice that happen. Alright. If I can have decent fights here. Oh, right. I had a death in the 207 here. Lol. Alright. Excuse me, I was trying to dodge roll. Ugh. Bruh, get your ass down here. Thank you. Come again. That was slow, but we didn't die, so that's something. Alright. Okay. Awkward use of MP there, but eh. Better than burning a bunch of time. My god. But I'm gonna get hit with damage here. Oh, okay. We're not. Just the guardian damage. Really? That's some bullshit. Ooh, Jesus. Okay. Skip the second DM at least, so that's nice. Save some time. So that's nice. I have no idea what this time is going to actually look. Really no idea. Oh, come on. Slow, but that's okay. Did I dodge roll early enough? Great. Alright. That was okay, not great. That's too much time chasing stuff around. And that was a nice, quick clear of artillery. Alright, well that's not the MP item we wanted to think, but we'll take it. Okay, well, that saved a decent chunk of time. Still wasn't great, and we ended up having to chase them around a bunch, but got it. Alright. Hey, congrats on the PB, and welcome in Violin Raiders. We are not on PB pace, but we're having a pretty decent run. Thank you for the follow, I'm not even gonna try and pronounce that right now, I'm sorry. I gotta focus a little bit. Thank you for all of the follows to everyone. Gonna throw that because we can. Hey, GG. Yeah, congratulations. GG's on your sub 2. Mine's still a ways out. This run's looking pretty decent overall, but definitely a little scuffed here and there. Combos are coming along. Just getting the one in. Turned out I got off of work early, so I had enough time to squeeze in one run with no fucking practice at all. So that's where we're at right now. Oh my god. No, stop. There we go. 203.45. Is that actually... That's a fucking PB. That's a 6-second PB. What the fuck? Okay. Holy shit. Okay. Well, it's not the sub 2 we're looking for, but, like, it's a PB. It's a PB after almost 2 fucking years. Okay. Thank you, Tony38390 for the follow. Thank you to the previous follow to that one, as I missed that. Thank you again to Violin for the raid. I'm sorry you guys came in here at the very end, but also, like, thanks for popping in. Thank you everyone for the GGs. Congratulations to you, Susanna. That's a very eventful day, definitely not something you see every day. We also are getting a bunch of new runners, so there's lots of people out there to go watch and see. Eric Tanaka, who's commenting in here, is also running one, the same category as me. Violin, as you obviously know, coming from that raid, is running 3. Bandit Yoshi is running 1. There's so many people doing runs right now, honestly, in general. So you picked a great time to start watching runs. It's a lovely set of games and a great community, so welcome to you. Hey on the Loose, thank you very much for the congratulations. I'm honestly shocked. I had like, I didn't die to Anthem 1, but it was kind of slow. Thank you very much for the follow, Susanna. We did have a best segment on Oppo. Like, I had the best opposite armor I've literally ever had. Like, I managed to avoid Break Apart for the first time in an actual run. It still could have been faster. Like, don't get me wrong, it wasn't perfect or anything, but it was fast and no Break Apart. So, like, we take that. We also got a best segment back here on PC1. That also could have been faster, but, like, considering I had a 329 Dark Side 1 fucking trash ass dive to heart, like, terrible guard armor split. The rest of this run, there was Jafar shenanigans as well, because I screwed up one cycle. But like, I'm lost for words. Lots of shit happened is the moral of the story. Um, I didn't, like I said, I didn't really get to practice my combos before going into this. It was just a spur of the moment, let's fucking go, and we got a PB out of it. So we're still gonna be chipping away at our goal. It's only 6 seconds, and we still need another 3 minutes and 45 or 46 technically to get our goal. But yeah, definitely gonna be an easy thing to go against from the start. Bonsai predicament. There we go. Thank you for your follow earlier. I'm sorry I had so much going on and couldn't like fully read the name earlier. But yeah, that'll definitely make for a nice start. I am actually going to send you guys on as a forward from Violence Raid. I'm sorry it was so short lived. I do very much appreciate it though. And thank you to everyone who has followed on the tail of this run. But we're going to send, also thank you on for the GG's Tommy. Did we get any others in here? And then welcome into Keyblade Alchemist, Anti McGuffin, Julian Diaz, Jan Lockhart. So yeah, congrats on your PB. You came in to bless the very tail end of this run into being a PB from me as well. Thank you for the GG Sonic. Um, and yeah, hopefully we continue on this train of you getting PBs, me getting PBs. PBs left and right for everybody. Um, yeah, we're going to. There's actually another one of the community members doing 1FM 8%. So we're gonna send you over there and let's give a shout out and a big hello to Jesus. Oh God, I didn't get to screenshot that. I'll have to take it off my screen quick. 1 second. Oh. We're sending you over to Jesus Murphy, who is running KHFM Beginner Any percent. They have pretty good time already. They're like a 155, I want to say. Wish them all the luck and pass on the fact that you guys got to witness not one but two PBs in a row. And I'll catch you all later. I will be back around this weekend for sure, aiming to better this even further. So, till then, have a good night, everybody, or good day, wherever you may be. And yeah, peace out. And here we go.